The reason I came on with Mango is I know how to answer the phones. I've been teaching phone skills for a very long time. And as long as I've been teaching phone skills, there's still a ton of humans that I call demo offices that are awful at answering phones. There are other companies that will let the dentist go in and say, "This is how I want the phones answered." Well, no offense, dentist, but you've never sat at the front desk of a dental office and you're not trained on phone skills. I am. So we have prompted the AI agent to answer the phones the right way. And once you have the prompts in there the right way, it's going to do it that way consistently. Now, if it gets off the rails a little bit, meaning it kind of decides one day it's going to start talking about fees, you want to make sure that we're monitoring the AI so that if it does, we just bring it kind of back into the guardrails of what we want it to do. But prompting is the important part of this. Okay. So now here's some free ideas. You don't have to sign up for Mango or any other AI company, and you can start doing things right now that's going to give your team back time in the day and make a difference in your practice. So writing better patient emails to a dental patient confirming their upcoming appointment. You can use Gemini for this. If you're using Google, you can copy and paste this into ChatGPT. It doesn't matter what you're doing, but you probably have some people on your team who might not be great at written communication. You might have some people on your team that don't necessarily have a super warm tone about them. You can teach your team, like, here, write the basic email of what you want, and then ask AI to polish it, to make it more polite, to have a warmer tone, right? So, one of the things that I feel that AI can do is that all of us have a certain personality style. We have certain things that we're good at. Like, I'm a big picture person, right? I'm really good at the big picture, but I'm not really good at the details. So I will send a quick email that might come off to somebody else on the other end as being short or rude or abrupt. Now, because I know I'm a big picture person, not a detail person, I can lean into AI to pick up the part of my personality that's not very detailed and say, polish this email so it sounds nicer. Vice versa. So for that example, I also could put in things like long documents and say, give me the summary of what this document is. Tell me the things I need to know about this, right? On the flip side, you might have somebody who's very detail oriented on your team. Even you might be detail oriented. Well, then you can use AI to brainstorm and to help the part of your brain that doesn't think big picture to be big picture. So when you're looking at things like this, like communication, this can help you with your current team members that might not be really good with the fluff, be a little bit better with the fluff, right? Patient engagement wording, insurance narratives, right? For example, these are just things where, like, I'm not super detailed, but I can use AI to help me with the detail that the insurance company needs. So front office communication, easy place to use it. Patient experience. So there's a lot of patient engagement software that we sign up with that we just kind of set it and forget it. So send appointment reminders 1 month in advance, 2 weeks in advance, 1 day in advance, send recare emails. And a lot of those, when we set it and forget it, when you pay for it, you set it up in the beginning, you didn't really, with a fine tooth comb, probably go through all those emails. You didn't double check what it was saying or not saying. Did it match your culture of your office? For example, when we set up a patient engagement software, the reactivation email had a picture of a puppy who was pouting, like, we miss you. We haven't seen you in a while. That doesn't match the culture of my practice. Now I can use AI and go through all of the automated messages that are going out from this software that we use, whatever it is, and actually make it sound like my practice, make it sound like the culture, clear care instructions afterwards, like really good follow-up messages that match, even pictures. Like, you can make pictures with it and get rid of the puppy. Our office was a rock star, like rock office. We had guitars on the wall and Elvis and stuff. And I could put a picture of Elvis in there and be like, hey, we miss you, right? So you can really make the patient experience more aligned with your culture if you just stop and kind of go through the steps, copy and paste this in and say, make this more sound more like my dental office, and then paste it back into the patient engagement software.